Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my haters. Service can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? Or you wanna see more but you wanna see sore? Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters. I just wanna rock, body of ya.
Damn, damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Long time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
You know that I had you, you know that I would. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you every day.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. receivers in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, shot. Ready, keep.
Tua, give it to Achane, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2.
Ready. Ready.
On the carry, it's Achane. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. 1st down picked up.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 15-yard line. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he will not get away. Terrific classic open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
All right, come on. Out.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he's in! Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and
9. From the 31, here is second and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Taken in by Shakir. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So, on fourth down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready. Ready, out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's run down at the 20-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Westbrook Akita. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now, 2. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter, and they are facing a second and long. A run, and it's A-Chan. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Now at the 35-yard line. Brings up third down.
Say, go ahead. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Hey, number one.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. To throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the ground, here is A-Chan. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Throw this one straight ahead with A-Chan. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Throwing is Tua. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their positions.
Up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Alert!
Now it's Allen. He'll get this run out to his fullback. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Forced out wide. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right, come on. Out.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Jalen Wright now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 32-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This one caught by Waller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position. Start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Buffalo. Play action now, and here's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bills first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's got room to roam. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Every defense defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space.
And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's A-10, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek, 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A run here with A-10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
All right, turbo 1, high.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He's got it about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's H.N. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And his second touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Buffalo. In motion, Shakir. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again. It's Allen. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Passes kick is good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Two and out on 1st down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready, shot. Out.
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Working across the field, there goes Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Here's a short one. That's Akins, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Greg Russo getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Ready, let's go. Hey, 21, TA.
Back to throw is Tua. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Right now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Go ahead.
On first down, here's Tunga Vailoa to throw. This one, hook it up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up second down. Now it's Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air again, Tunga Vailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Once again, it's Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
Tight end on the move left. We'll try and run here with Cook. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out.
A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Right now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
Ready.
They snap it to Tua. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd and 5. Here's a first carry from man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, here's Davis. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
So,